Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 13th. So let's just see what your general energies are for the week. So I have a little bit different layout for today that I'm going to try. So we'll see what you think of it. So already it shows your, okay, so for the week, it looks like we're focusing on your heart chakra. Because that's what you got. Sorry, the glare there. You got the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, which is about healing as well. You got emerging into grace for your main energy. And then also for the animal leading you this week, you got the Raven, which is all about magic. So it looks like it's all about kind of just like opening yourself up for things. So I'm doing 3 cards here for your love life for the week, and then 3 for your career for the week. So it looks like the first one you got for your overall energy, we got the 3 of Air, which shows that you may have gone through some hurts this week. For anyone seeing this, it looks like, you know, you might have had a little bit of a harder time. You know, some of you might have gone through a breakup recently. Some of you might have just had a difficult fight. So yeah, the clarification for that, I got 2 of Cups, that was reversed. So that would, you know, referring to your past. So that would be someone that did break up with you. You got a Knight of Wands, which tends to be somebody that, you know, it's in reverse too, and you got the Strength card. So yeah, so with those 3, what I'm getting for that is, okay, so yeah, it's somebody that hurt your feelings. Knight of Wands, if, you know, if this is true for you, it could be somebody that did you dirty, because it's in the reverse position. When I say did you dirty, like there could have been another person involved there. And it shows you kind of having a save face a little bit with the Strength card, having to hold yourself, and when you're really kind of hurting, having trouble with that. They're saying that the advice for this, you got the 8 of Fire. So with this one, they're saying to just kind of, things happened more quickly than you wanted them to, and it happens sometimes that way. You're kind of shocked and you're taken aback. But they're saying that for you to not spend too much time on this, give yourself the time to relax, but they're saying to kind of just take it and move on quickly, because they want you to just really heal your heart right now, because they want you to also manifest something great very soon. So it's better for you to just kind of like, you know, I hate to say it, but like, you know, rip the cord out kind of, you know, or rip the Band-Aid off or whatever, and just, it'll help. So, because they show if you just sort of like take it and kind of move it along, they show you as being a little bit too busy to really focus on it anyway. So just take all these things that are keeping you busy and just let it help you to increase your vibration and get it out. You know, do what you have to do to get over whatever this situation was, or, you know, if it's an argument and you're still with somebody, and you may have just, maybe they said something that hurt you, then I feel like what they're saying is to just kind of distract yourself before you come back with that person. So, and for the outcome, this is actually really beautiful. You got 7 of Earth. So they're saying you've been doing all the right things. So if it's someone that this didn't work out with, they're saying you did all the right things, and not to worry, there's nothing wrong with you. You're gonna find somebody else. So don't worry, they're saying like you've done your work, and you know, everybody sees that you're a great person that's around you, and they show that you've still been sort of taking care of yourself through this time and doing what you needed to do. Don't let this person make you feel like you're less of than what you are, because you're not. It's just that this person just wasn't right for you, and you can do better is basically what they're saying. So don't worry about it as much. As far as, so with that, and if it's somebody that you're with, they're saying not to worry, your relationship still has great, like if you're still with this person, they're saying not to worry. you are going to, because you have all this magical power this week, and you know, like you're opening your soul up, you're opening your heart up. They show that this is something, it was just like a difficult bump in the road, but they show it as you're going to be fine afterwards. You're going to come back together and you'll be stronger than you were before. Because they show it as sort of like, I keep seeing like a harvest type of feeling in my head. So I feel like you're going to have something beautiful later once everything has kind of come about. So I feel like by the end of the week, you'll feel better about it. As far as your career here, your first one, you got the life experience card here, which is equivalent to kind of the Tower card. But I feel like with career, sometimes that can be a great thing. As far as for clarifying it, we got, this is kind of fun. So you got 5 of Wands, which is, this shows that you were having a lot of, I feel like you had a lot of conferences or a lot of meetings where you had very different opinions with each other. And you kind of were able to learn how to navigate these things. They show 8 of Swords as being your current energy, which, is frankly, what it's really saying is that it's a spot where you haven't felt yet like you are breaking out, but really it's more in your head. Like you just kind of have to get out of it and see kind of like the bigger picture. And they show your future. You got 5 of Cups. So it shows that you have some opportunities. So he's not looking at them. So this is just telling you, when you're looking around at your job or you're coming up with ideas for your work, it's okay if you don't like what you see. It just means that there's more, you have more options. So they're saying there are more options and more opportunities. You just have to just kind of, like I said, just sort of take the bigger picture. I feel like this Tower moment you're experiencing earlier in the week is just to kind of wake you up a little bit and show you what else is out there. So if, you had some sort of business deal that didn't go through, or you were working towards something that's just not happening, it's okay, because they show you as, well, all right, I'll just show you the next card so you'll understand. You got the Empress. So, and the Empress, the position that this is in, it's in the advice position. So they're saying for you to kind of act as if your projects are growing, even though it doesn't feel that way. So, and she's all about, the Empress is all about creativity. So again, if it's not going the way you wanted to or the way you expected it to at work, don't worry, because if these projects don't work out, you're gonna think of some other ones and it's gonna be great. And so basically for your outcome, you got King of Air. So I feel like what this is saying is by the end of the week, you're either going to figure things out and come at it from really a place of knowledge and it's going to be wonderful, or if you don't, you're going to have somebody else come in to help you. It's going to be somebody that knows a lot of what they're doing, somebody that's a great business planner, and somebody that's really going to help you be able to get to the next level. So I feel like these are great outcome cards for both of it. For your love life, you have, that feeling of permanence, that happy ever after. It is in your future. You're just taking the steps to get there, and you're kind of ironing out all the bumps right now. And as far as your career, I feel like that's another one where you're getting kind of shaken up this week, but don't worry about it, Aries. You guys you bounce back so well, and you learn. Like, I feel like all of my Aries friends that I have, when something crazy happens to them, they have their moment where they're like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. And it's like this reaction, and then a couple of days later, a couple of weeks later, whatever it is, they're like, oh no, that I learned my lesson with this, so now I know what to do in the future. And they take this and then they make something great of it. It's not that whole, I know the whole, making lemons into lemonade thing. I feel like it's not saying that. I feel like it's more saying, like, drop the lemons, those aren't working, so go grab some oranges instead. Like, just notice that there's other options. So there's other fruit in the market, right? So I just wanted to end this for today with a card from the fairy deck, because this lady, Karen Kay, does them, and I've been following her for some time, and she's just amazing. And it's like, every time I look at her, it's like, she has like the heart of a child, in like an adult's body, but as an adult woman, like she's just fabulous. So, and she's very connected with the fairies, so I just want to see how we can lighten our week up for the week. So you got the magical gateway. So I feel like what this is trying to say is that, yeah, you know how I said go for the oranges instead of the lemons? She's saying that there's a gateway for you to walk through, and I feel like they're trying to tell you that because you know, you have your raven, like creating your own power, I feel like it's a conscious decision you have to make to go in a different direction. And I feel like you can make that conscious decision, and it's going to come out really well for you. I feel like there's somebody I can see as, you know, like not just changing their direction that way, but I feel like there's somebody that's kind of considering, you know, moving to a new place, just creating your own future, your own power. And I think it's beautiful. And I think that's why, yeah, because I see her opening a door going, I feel like, yeah, there's somebody that's listening to this, you're contemplating making a move to a new place, and I think you should do it because you do have new opportunities that are going to open up. And I think maybe some of these things didn't, oh my God, yeah, okay. This is, I don't know who this is for, but I'm just going to say it. There's somebody that's been looking for a house or a place to live, like a new place to live, and you have tried, I just saw there were like 2 or 3 places you were looking at that all got shut down for whatever reason, or all fell through for whatever reason. They're saying not to worry about it. There are other opportunities that are going to open up, and you're going to, I see like there's a couple more you may have to go through before you get this one that you really want, but the reason it hasn't worked out is because they have something very special picked out for you. And I see like there's shrubs, like one, like, you know, like one on each side, one huge tall one. The place, the door is, when you look at it, the door is a little bit slightly more on the right side than it is on the left. I feel like it's like a normal beigey kind of color, like beige or white, this place. Like, I feel like it's more towards like a tan beige. It's pretty, it's not huge, but it's very pretty on the inside, and I feel like the plant life on the outside that's around it, you'll see like some trees scattered. It's very artfully, it was tastefully done. So I feel like that's going to be your place, and that's how you're going to know it's right. So if you've had, I feel like it's two places and a third one is about to fall out for you. I feel like you're going to have to check out 2 more places, and then this one will be the next one. Like the third one is going to work. So if you have 2 more that don't work out, don't worry. This next one is coming, and it's going to be great. Okay? I love you guys. So hope you have a great week.